Yeah, so there's the Mekong just over there. I got here last night. I did do a live stream. It went okay. I don't really know too much about this area. I think it's okay. It's probably not my cup of tea, but a lot of things aren't my cup of tea. But it is what it is, and it is what you make it as well, guys. There is some potential here. I do see potential in this town, but it's probably not for me. I've only been here not even 24 hours. I've probably been here 12 hours or less, but we will give it a go. I don't know how long I'll stay, um, but anything's possible. I've organised another room, so hopefully that's a lot better. But yeah, you just have to roll with the punches when you travel. It is a stressful time, especially for me at the moment. But I'm trying my best and trying to do my best. Yeah, I have to go look for a coffee. The mini Big C was shut. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, I suppose I'm used to 7-Elevens in the past being open 24/7 and Family Marts but I haven't really come across too many of those convenience stores in Laos. I try to go to ma and pa shops, support the locals and that. But we'll go for a wander. As I said yesterday, I'll start off around the Mekong. Um, yeah, I woke up a bit late. I had a really good sleep, and that's important to me, having a good sleep. And I have been sleeping really well, actually. Yeah, sleep has not really bothered me of late. But yeah, I usually wake up early, but we'll go for a wander. Hopefully the internet doesn't play too many games. I do expect it will drop out from time to time. Haven't worked out where the black spots are. I did come across a couple, I think, near the start, but I think the lads were saying, lads or blokes, whichever you want to say, I think they were saying there was a few connection issues, but yeah, I tried to get a top up yesterday, and yeah, like it's just the one speed apparently, like, which I think's a bit odd. Like you start off on a really fast speed, and then once you lose that, and I did top up, but yeah, like I don't really know the lay of the land here, sadly, but we will go look for a coffee. I can go back to the place I'm staying and get a free breakfast, but yeah, I don't reckon I will. I'll probably just go and buy one somewhere else, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to wait around for that. As I said, I have organised another room, but I'm going to go in search for coffee. Like, there doesn't seem to be too much open at this time of the day. As I said, Mini Thing was shut. I'll try and find a cafe or something. Now, there's no smoking there, which is good because that is a park. But it is good to get out of your comfort zone and push yourself. As I say, I am a bit of a creature of habit. I like things to flow a certain way, but you do have to push yourself. And a lot of times things don't work out the way you want, so you do have to keep your motivation levels going and keep inspiring yourself, because not everything goes to plan, as I said, and you just have to keep going. There'll always be haters, which I don't really care. They try to push your buttons, but what can you do about that? Nothing. We are all different, but we all are human. We make mistakes. I think Hoi San has been, or Hoi Sai has been my favourite so far, but I'll give this city and town, whichever you want to call it, a go. I'm really looking forward to looking at some temples. Um, I do love mountains and views. I don't really see too many mountains around here at the moment, but yeah, it is good to be in another city, and this will be my possibly the final destination before I fly back home. But depends on the flight plan I choose, because I could end up in a couple of cities where I could have a long stopover. So anything's possible. I could go and spread my wings for a few hours, but we will see. Like, I have had a look around at a few flights, and I was looking for the cheapest option, but yeah, because my friend's paying for it, and I will pay her back. So yeah, I don't like, normally when I've been on holidays, you, I don't really like the stopovers, but you know, like, I will be going back for a little while, and it wasn't a holiday for me out here. I was planning to live in Thailand, but sometimes things don't work out to plan, so you just have to accept it and move on and roll with the punches, as they say. Yeah, I'm not expecting too many people in. I don't really care, to be quite honest. But I'll do my best to be quite bubbly and motivate some people, hopefully inspire some people, show this city or town. Actually, I might be able to get a coffee here, actually. Yeah. So, Wadi, have you got coffee? A coffee? Okay. Yeah. Seems to be an ongoing issue here, language barriers, you, you know, which is quite sad. You know, I do the hand signs, you know, say money or coffee, but yeah, I started off at the Mekong, but it is a bit overcast there. G'day, Dave, hope you're well. Yeah, I don't know, like, I've only been here for 12 hours, like, I can't really criticise it too much at the moment. Ooh, I think I found a hamburger to come back and have. G'day, Boohoo. Yeah, so far, yeah, I don't know. I will give it a go today. I have organised to go to another hotel today. I can go back and have a free breakfast about now, but yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go and look for a coffee or something, because I do need a coffee, and Mini Big C is still shut, so that is a bit strange. I suppose. G'day, Bobby, good to see you. I told you about the mango seems to be the one, but I will ask a few more questions. However, English is not the native tongue here, and I should educate myself on a few simple words, but I'll only be here for a little while. As I was saying, I've organised another room, and thank you for the 2 likes so far. Yeah, I wonder if they would be making hamburgers at this time of the hour. I don't think so, but I can see they do have coffees, and their prices look okay for hamburgers, actually. And that pulled pork, that looks really good. I do like a bit of the old pulled pork. I know I used to do a bit of that. Ooh, mini pizza with ham and coke, 55. That's not too bad, actually. Oh, grilled cheese with ham and coke. Yes, I shall certainly make cheese and tomato when I do get back. But we'll go for a wander. The weather doesn't look too well, and that is my shoes, my flip-flops. I'm wearing flip-flops today, and they are my legs. And you'll probably hear some squeaks, and if Avery turns up, he'll go, "What's that noise?" Oh, here is some graffiti. So I can't guarantee, you know, things will go well. Thank you for the 3rd one. I will do my best to try and inspire people and motivate people. I did have a good sleep though, and here is some good artwork that is quite old. But yeah, I used to do a bit of graffiti in my younger days. So I do enjoy having a look at the arts. Um, yeah, that's actually quite nice actually, I like that. Yeah, hopefully the internet doesn't play too much games, but I do expect it to have a few buffering issues. I have tried my best to try and get a faster speed, but yeah, I don't know if it's a language barrier, which most probably is, you know. But I want to try and enjoy the rest of my time here, because this possibly will be the last town. However, depends on which flight I go. I did look at a long stopover, so possibly I could spread my wings in that area. But yeah, because I'm not, like I do have to get back home in a reasonable fast fashion to fix up a few things. But you know, it will. I think it'll probably be the weekend by the time that is. So, a couple of here's a temple, like a couple. And thank you for the fourth one. No, I don't want no tuk tuk. Thanks, mate. You know, guys, after I ended the live stream last night, I walked around, grabbed a coffee, and every tuk tuk driver was trying to offer me opium, and that is very concerning. I did speak to the hotel operator prior to going out, and he did warn me about these activities. And he said, I don't know if you're into that type of thing, but certainly don't accept, because they do work with the authorities, and you could end up in side jail. And if you don't have a large volume of cash, you may be in there for like a year. So I thought I would share that message with you guys today. So I know in the past in Thailand, before they did change the laws with legal herbs, that there would quite often be a tout, and he would offer you something, and then you would see a police officer jump out of a side alley. But I did notice this stuff myself. But yeah, I was quite annoyed that as soon as I took the camera out, and I put it back in my bag, pretty much every tuk-tuk was saying, lift, or opium, smoke. And I obviously was not tempted or anything, but it's just a bit concerning. You know, you try to do the right thing in life, and they do try to tempt you. But I certainly wouldn't be partaking. Hopefully I can come in here at this time, but I'll just have a bit of a look through here. But I've got nothing planned today. So the only thing I have to do is just change rooms. So we'll see. Like, I did go and buy a power bank. I ended up grabbing the solar one that actually has a battery in it. So I'll just give it a test. I'm not 100% sure it did get a full charge, because I did notice it was a bit of a trickle charge powering up my laptops, because they were both quite flat, because I was using them on the fast train I was on from my last location to this location. So this temple looks like it is having a facelift, and it is good to see these type of buildings receiving a facelift. Now this is a toilet, guys, and this is Spider-Man. So for any Marvel fan, there you go. And I do like the look of that. That looks quite nice. Actually, I didn't notice in the last town I was in, it reminded me very much of French quarters around that market area, and I did find out that there is a bit of French heritage there, and a lovely French man did actually steer me in the right direction to the beautiful not last night, but the night before. And I honestly didn't think I'd be able to top where I stayed the other day, and it did come very close. And thank you for that fifth like. It does mean a lot to me. Now, guys, if you are coming here with a lass, just make sure you show respect. I perhaps should not have rolled in with my tattoos and stuff, but with men, they don't really bother that. Usually I will grab those comments in a minute, guys. I was just touching base with yous about the offers that I did receive last night, but being myself, I declined, of course. And also, I wanted to spread the message of be very wary if you do partake of those things, because you could end up in jail if you don't have money to pay some type of fee. But now I will be quiet here, and then I will continue that story in a moment. So just give me a few moments, and I'll just pay respect and say a few. I do have a strong faith, so I will grab comments in a minute, and hopefully some people come back. Here are some peacocks, and I will go through those messages now because here is a very good view. So hopefully people come back. I did turn off the adverts. I do believe, like the many adverts, but yeah, I know Luce was having a bit of a chat about that, so I have taken that on board. Okay, I've said big ups to Dave, Boohoo, Bobby Crush, always good to see you. Yes, orange mango, and I will keep asking, so it's not just a couple of people I have asked now. What else is Mr. Crush saying? I've been watching now in Lao channel, and they do have the numbers in and they do the numbers in Thai there. Okay. Yes, they've always been big opium growers there, and now the government are getting them to grow other crops instead. Yeah. Yeah, I know when I was in Poochie Far, I just thought they were, like, I don't know what they are, but I looked at them and thought, oh, are they tulips? And my offsider said no, and I said, okay. But I'll grab back to the comments here. Oh yeah, we've got Rabbit here. Okay, what's he saying? You'll get fresh baguettes everywhere in Laos. They don't do that in Thailand. Yes, you are correct there, Rabbit. I have had quite a number of baguettes. I'm no stranger to baguettes, and I quite enjoy them. And I did have some avocado and chicken baguettes on the final day, and I should have grabbed 3 instead of 2, because I did grab 1 baguette at the operator I went through in Hoi San or Hoi Sai. I do apologise for my pronunciations. I will get back to the comments there because I have missed a fair few, but I am expecting a few trolls to come in, so I will be leaving the messages a bit back. So okay, I can see Rabbit's got something to say. Actually, Dave, I've bigged him up. I'll just get myself into shelter because there is a bit of grizzle rain that's coming through. So that's all. And there is another temple there. And I do love my temples, and I am very respectful majority of the time. So what is Mr. Crush saying? Same in Vietnam and Cambodia. As they were French territory. Yes, you are correct, Mr. Crush, as you usually are quite correct. Now, what's Robert saying? It's disrespectful to have a tattoo of Buddha. Well, I can confirm with you, I do not have any tattoos of Buddha on my body. I can certainly confirm that. I can show you all my tattoos if you would like. But thank you for that comment. I wasn't allowed to film Hong Kong temples. Yeah, I do. I do remember you. Like, because you've got a couple of little inks. I know you had a pussy cat, and I think you had a couple of other little ones. I can't recall you having a Buddha one, but yeah, like you may have made a mistake in life. Like we all make mistakes. We are not perfect, but yeah, you can always get that covered over. But yeah, like you, we do have to be respectful when we do come to other countries, guys, and try and simulate. I know with Australia, like a lot of the new people try to change things, and I know with other nationalities, the olden days, like they didn't really simulate into the country, but there are children have certainly simulated, and I think the internet has dropped again, so that could be an issue. But I am expecting it to drop. Now I'll have a wander in here. But yeah, I usually do cover up my ink in temples. However, the Buddhist monks always come up to me, and they quite often, I would say 80 to 90% of the time, they actually come up and ask me questions about my tattoos, and then they show me their tattoos. Because monks, not all monks, but a large amount of monks do have bamboo script on their backs and in a few other places. So hopefully we get the people to pop in, and hopefully the internet. Like I've got 4 bars on the internet, but that does. Okay, yeah, my friends just sent me a my flight details. So yeah, be interesting to see what she did book for me, and it looks like I've got a direct flight. It is good to have friends who love you and believe in you. You know, I am blessed to have some really, really good friends that I've grown up with, and there is a nice statue in there. Um, I'll just quickly, I can't get into the messages, but actually, I won't worry too much about that. I'm sure she's got me on the right path. But it looks like she said direct. Hello, my friend. Do not fear me. Yes, your bark is worse than your bite. How are you, my friend? And hopefully he does not pinch my shoes. I think I did tag street dogs actually. So I will take my shoes off. Yeah, because that's why I wore the flip-flops as well, because I knew I'd be going into a fair amount of temples today, because I do have a bit of issues. Now, I will be quiet, guys, for a few moments. Yeah, there's just some giggling young boy monks. Probably giggling about all my tattoos. Yeah, as I was saying prior, like when I have gone into many temples, like they go, "Oh, you have," and that was me in the reflection. See, I am a handsome man. Yes, I am. Said Sam, I am. So yeah, we'll probably just wander around it. As I said, I can't guarantee what will be seen. I can guarantee there will be many temples. And I wonder if Timmy fell in the well. Like, that is a book I do remember. Timmy fell in the well. Not Timmy, but yeah, it is interesting. I do love temples, and I do like to see very different ones. I know in Cambodia, and there's some crypts, I won't say them. And it is good that they have the protection around the side there, so when stuff does fall down, it's not going to pop on someone's head. But very interesting with the bamboo. Now, a couple of times I've come across real actual rigging and scaffolding in some of the buildings out this way. Yeah, I try not to show too many crypts because that can be a bit wrong. So we'll just have a little wander around and then we'll get back onto the streets and walk the main streets. Yeah, I know they're very same, but they are very different. And I've just been saying a few prayers. Yeah. But yeah, I'll try my best to try and show some stuff. As I said, I don't really know where I'm going. I haven't done any research. I just thought I'd throw myself out of my comfort zone and just keep pushing myself because it seems to be somewhat working with my sleep patterns. Like, I did have a bit of a sleep in this morning. Now, there's another I've gone from there to there, and I've come out that side gate. I should walk that way, but I might head the other way. But we'll continue the path of righteousness, and I will check the messages, guys, because chat is king. So I do apologise if I am taking a while. Yeah, you'll see heaps of these cartons around. Now, I'll just pop this here. It would be interesting to go on a bus or something. Like, I sadly didn't stream on the train because we kept going through tunnels. And it wasn't until the last 20 minutes I was getting a strong signal. So I just made a couple of clips and I'll just gel them together. I'll put backing music behind that at some point, so I don't think I transferred that on to my computer last night because I did watch that video as I promised I would do, and I did do that. I have released it, so hopefully that gets some views, some likes, and I'm sure it will get some dislikes. But I don't understand how people can dislike a temple and religious artifacts, but that's up to the individual. But I'm sure Buddha will take mercy on their souls for disliking a temple. Yeah, because that view was on top of a temple, that skywalk. Yeah, I want to get out to Hong Kong and China and do some streaming around the Great Wall. I do love China. My old college friend, he is Chinese, and yeah, I have a fascination with China. And I reckon the Great Wall would be really good to film. But I've got a lot of choices, and when I do get back home and sort myself out, I reckon I'll have a good look to see. Like, I've got my ideas where I want to go. Oh, so inside the temples, yeah, that's what I was saying. I know girls have to cover up themselves and also any tattoos as well, but men seem to get away with a lot of things, which perhaps is a bit sexist, I guess, but who am I to complain? Who am I to complain? So at this time of the hour, you do expect traffic. I know when I was in Cambodia, I didn't stream out there because I wasn't a streamer back there, but I did get some footage of the very busy streets to the Mekong, and it was just amazing. And it took a long time to. I was in Phnom Penh that time, and it was just amazing how long it took to get across the street. And I think I did film that in 4K, and I think it actually probably was one whole film. So I decided to go the other way. Now we'll get back to the comments because chat is king. I did learn a bit of Thai. However, I was instructing English to my daughter's mum, but she did teach me a bit here and there. I learnt more Thai, honestly, through my Thai brothers than her, but she did teach me food, and but I did have her, and I was expecting to be with her to the day I died, so I sort of didn't worry too much. But yeah, I'll probably give Thailand a wide berth for a while, because I've got to let people let go of their anger and hate. So I think that's going to take a lifetime, and I don't really have much time left, sadly. Yeah, I really spurred my health on when I was in Thailand, but with the current stuff, I've just had too many heart attacks, sadly. So I'm trying to not stress myself out. Actually, I see coffee signs, and I reckon I would be able to get a coffee in here and some pancakes. I can't go and have a free breakfast, but I reckon I'm going to pay for one. Best seller is their banana pancakes. Oh, that caramel looks good, but oh, and the blueberry pancakes. Special noon break. Yeah, you do see a lot of push bikes around, which is good because I used to be a cyclist in my time. Now, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about the price. I perhaps should have a look at the price because I don't want to have a scary bill at the end of it, because I do have funds on me, but I'd rather be as cheap as I can. Yeah, I wonder if I find a menu. Okay. I'll see if I can find somewhere that's got a, because they've got it all covered up. I'll just step inside and see what I can see, guys. So idea, that's actually quite reasonable. I don't mind paying that for a good feed. Because what's that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There is a bit of music in here, so this looks like a very nice meal. Actually, yeah, we will eat here, guys. I will eat here. I reckon I'll go the blueberry. Have some maple syrup on that. I was going to go banana, but I do love blueberries. So we'll go up a budget today, and we'll grab ourselves a Oh. So what can I grab blueberry pancakes? Yeah, I'll have to look. This one here. Yeah. No, like is it a stack of 3? Like, yeah, like this one is the picture. This one. This one. Not. Yeah. This one, and I'll grab this one here. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, I probably should keep stuff simple, guys. Yeah. You know the old saying, the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. Now let's see what view would be the best for the people at home. I don't know. I think, yeah. I reckon we'll just pop ourselves here. Oh, we've got 6 lights and 6 views. That's good. Yeah, I don't really want to leave my bag lying around, but that's okay. I can do an old trick I know, putting a part of it under the seat chair. So I'll go over the comments in a minute. Do I need to put my earphones in, or is the street noise going to play havoc? I reckon some of you might have me on mute anyway. Now, I'll grab the comments. Yeah, with Thai, as I was saying, I learnt a lot more from my brothers, and I forced myself because I told them to speak Thai. Like, I understand bits and pieces, but talking it, I know a lot of the food, so I can order food in Thai. I understand a little, but I'm no expert or aficionado, sadly. But yeah, I dare say I would have picked up a lot more. But you never know, forgiveness is possible, and people can change their thinking, but you never know, I might just be chasing a ghost. I'm not a stupid man completely, but yeah, that's what I was saying. I do love blueberry, and I do love banana, and yeah, I thought I'd go with the blueberry and get myself a coffee, because I desperately need a coffee. I asked for a coffee this morning, but I was told I had to wait till 7 o'clock. So I know that's after now, but yeah. I'm pretty sure the next hotel I booked has a fridge in there, so I'll check my flight itinerary after I end the stream. Yeah, sadly I've only got the one phone with me. I come out to Thailand with 3 phones. Like, I still have my Samsung, but it not work. But yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting into these blueberry pancakes, but I will have a bit of a show around here, guys, because they did have some good stuff on the menu. Now, that lemon blueberry actually sounds quite good. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of lemon, and I'm not going to sing a U2 song. That bacon actually looks good. Oh, this looks really good too, guys. Yeah, I'm really enjoying food again. You know, I've got my appetite back. I've got funds to buy food. So I have been going a bit overboard on the food, and that looks quite good. Yeah, this place is very, very good. Very good. And that French toast looks quite nice. Yeah, that looks nice, but not for me at this time of the hour. Yeah, see, sometimes when you're depressed, you overeat or you don't eat, and yeah, so I did. So there we go, guys, we've got our drink. That looks quite inviting. Very, very good. Now, I will give that a stir, and hopefully I don't get stirred up. Now, normally they have a lot of sugar and stuff, but yeah, we'll give it a taste. Oh, that is rather nice. I don't know what that is. That could just be water. That could be water. I don't know. It could just be a top-up, perhaps. Could be. Could well be. But we'll give it a stir. Ah, so what is? Yeah. Ah, chug. This is for the smoking ashtrays. And when I do get back to Australia, I will be giving away the cancer death sticks. Yeah, I don't like the smell of them. I don't like the taste, so I get the lady style ones. But I won't talk about tobacco because that's not a good thing to talk about. Oh, liquid, actually, you could be right, mate. You know what? You are correct. You are 100% correct. Very, very sweet. I'll grab those comments in a minute, Dave. Yeah, I'll just have a bit of a... I don't really want to put in much. Oh, geez. Yeah, I was hoping that would be like water to top it up, but that's okay. You can always order another one. Yeah, I just want to have a good feed. I'll try and stream as long as I can, but I do have to change looms a bit later. This power bank seems to be going okay. Yeah, I got one of these. I paid 200,000 kip. So I got this because it is solar and it has got battery in it. Oh, and it actually has a navigation guide in there. So, you know, I perhaps won't get lost, but I usually do get lost. And I know people want me to get lost. I think that's pretty good, actually. Like, I did want to get the really big one, but I couldn't justify the spend on what they were asking. And I did say, let's cut to the chase, guys. I want the best price. And they don't. Like, they just think, oh, super Farang, he rich, he have many tattoo. Yeah. But the blueberry pancakes will hopefully not be too far off, so I will enjoy this coffee. Ooh, actually I will add a bit more sugar syrup because I have mixed it up. With milk out here, very sweetened milk like Thailand. Now I did buy a coffee and I did buy what I thought was just a milk drink. And it was basically like a condensed milk, You know, so I certainly brushed the old choppers after that. But very nice music actually. It calms the savage beast. Okay, we'll get back to the comments, guys. Yeah, I'll just take this stream as it comes. Like, as I said, I haven't got no plans. I don't know where I'm going. So I've got plenty of juice in the power, hopefully. But I do have a bit of time between 12 and 2. So I don't know, I'll see. But we'll keep going to at least 11, or it could be earlier, or I might just start to hit the wall again as I did last night. But next time I decide to end the stream, I'm just going to end it. I won't say anything because I do find when I'm doing my wrap-ups, that's when the people come in to try to ruin my happy vibe. And it's not all in my head. It is certainly something that does happen. So, yeah, I'll just be saying goodbye, and that will be it. I won't be doing my speech and reflections. But I just want to get on with my life, guys. But sadly, people will take pleasure in stuff like that. Blueberry, yes. Very nice, I like you. As I said that, this bloke turned around. Team JG, okay. Let's have a read of this one. Yeah, that was, hey Jezza, why am I Avery? I don't know, you might have to ask him. I don't like to talk about my friends like that. That would have to be... I can't see that picture that you've got there, but hopefully it's not a picture of him. He's actually a good guy. He's actually grown a lot since, you know, I've seen him around. He's a really good guy, I find. Oh, I wasn't looking for my spectacles, but I'll get them in a moment. So we are just having a bite to eat for the new ones. I've got a coffee. I'm waiting on blueberry pancakes. I've been educated by Dave, as I usually am by him. He's informed me that it is sugar syrup. I did confirm it. And yes, he normally does educate me a bit because he knows a lot more than me, because I am no expert. I am no expert. I'm a jack of many trades, but no expert. And you know what? I was going through my bag to look for my spectacles, and they're in my pocket. Yeah, like my eyesight's really good for long distance, but when I got to about 44, I noticed my reading was not good. And I went and had an eye test when I was working in the bank, because when you're looking at numbers all day, and if you punch in the wrong numbers, that's when disaster happens. And luckily for me, I didn't punch in any wrong numbers. Oh, so wadi. So that's where I am, guys. If you didn't know, I'd already shown you my location. I've been showing pretty much where I've been staying, except for my place last night. But this looks quite nice. It is a little smaller, but I will take care of that very shortly. Oh, and there is maple syrup, guys. Maple syrup. Oh, is that Avery? No, I wouldn't have blocked you, mate. Or is that a troll comment? I've got a funny feeling it is a troll comment. Avery would not certainly be blocked because he's a mod, and I think that's somebody trying to take the piss. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, I do occasionally get people that come in and try and say, oh, X, Y, and Z is talking about you, and it's most likely a crock of shit. Yeah, because if that was the real Avery, he would have sent me a personal message. So if that is you, Avery, just send me a message and I'll see it on the screen and I'll look into that. But yeah, I haven't blocked you, mate. Definitely. You are golden in my book, mate. Alright, we'll get stuck into this because that looks absolutely fantastic. Oh, I've got my cord in there. We'll look at the bill to see what my total will be. I don't know, I can't read that. 93,000 kip. That's not bad. I can afford that. That's not going to break the bank. And I'll even give them the change out of that. Now, just noticed I've got raspberry drizzle around there. Very good. I've just poured some maple syrup. Haven't poured too much, but I'll put some more on there as we go. Very good. Now, I'm going to get stuck into this. And there's my cafe. I will give that a stir. And I'm sure I'll get some people in here trying to stir me up. And there's a bit of blueberry dye on the stick. Oh, this looks really nice when I cut into it actually. I will show you guys that. Yeah, I'd show myself eating, but I'm sure all these clips would end up all over a certain web page. Really, really lovely, guys. Really, really lovely tasting. Yeah, I like that. It's not Avery. Avery, if it's you, you know how to contact me, and I know it's not Avery. I know you're taking the piss, and I'm not going to buy it, but I'm happy to play along with you if you like. But I know you're going to say a few things very shortly. Yep, yep, yeah. I knew, Avery, brother. I knew you wouldn't be blocked, and because you have a mod account, and no one can ban you but me. And why would I ban my brother? But you're quite welcome to turf out that trash, Avery. You have my blessing. You have my blessing. And certainly, guys, if anybody says anything disrespectful about me or any of my mods, certainly take out the trash, guys. Take out the trash. So I've ordered myself... Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully the internet plays ball to today. I was waiting for that one. I was being quite kind to him. But yeah, I was just playing along with that character, Avery. Yeah. He was on borrowed time anyway. He was on borrowed time. I personally don't have an issue with him. In the past I have, but I've moved on from that. But I know he's a sympathiser with certain characters. And he's been trolled to hell by those characters. So it is quite sad that people who do get trolled go and hang there. But oh well. It can be a logically smart move, but I don't like to lay down with dogs and get fleas. Yeah, I've made quick work of these pancakes, guys. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, sadly, some people don't like to see Happy Jeremy return. They don't like to see Happy Jeremy. I'm not completely happy, trolls. I'm not completely happy. But I just want to enjoy the... I actually had a rather big one there myself. Oh, have we got Mr. G in the house, have we? I've missed a bit of the chat. Oh, Mr. G, how are you, mate? How's things? Yeah, I'm smashing the blueberry. I'm in V&T, and I'm sure Jeff will come in if he's awake and educate me and say, Jeremy, you're saying it wrong again. But I am no expert, far from it. Yeah, no, like, you're all good, Avery, mate. Like I do realise that people do have real lives, and but I'm always grateful when they do come in to say a quick hello, because I certainly do the same thing at the moment. I pop in to say g'day to those that I appreciate. Yes, Dave Knopfler, I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. And hopefully that is the real Dave Knopfler. Yes, I've made light work of that. That is my coffee for the morning. So that will perk me up a bit. So traffic report, guys. Looks like it's very busy at this time of the day. People off to work or returning from taking their children to school. Now, I really enjoyed that. Bloody beautiful. Buddha has blessed me. Buddha and my friends have blessed me. And here is a lovely flower. Oh, we got Muhammad in. There we go. Look at the flower. That's a beautiful flower. But I made pretty quick work of the pancakes, blueberry pancakes in my belly. I'll have this cafe or cafe latte or whatever it was, and I'll go over the comments. Sorry about the traffic noise, but we will move on shortly. But I do like that saying there, Dave. That is a rather good, there is fear when frowning, there is love when smiling. And yes, we do have to spread love, guys, and love is, what's going on here, eh? Yeah, I don't know about that. That could be the death squad. That could be the death squad. So we'll get back to the comments, but really good to see you again, Muhammad. Always a pleasure. Come on, trolls, you gotta be funny. Like, say some funny stuff. What's Nettie Dread saying? Jeremiah Avery is a lunatic, but hang on. What does it say? Yes. See, guys, we're all not going to be friends with each other. I understand that, but we like what I want to do on my channel is try and have a drama-free and spread some love and positivity, and you guys get to see me go on a journey of happiness, and then we go up, 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 and then we go down, down, down. Because guys, life is not perfect. You don't always get what you want. You just got to roll with the punches and be the best version of yourself. Because who really has a perfect life? Who really does have a perfect life? Like, we all have our own problems in life. You know, we all have our own problems, guys. You know, we've got to spread some love, try and motivate each other, you know, and most importantly, have a bloody laugh. Have a laugh with each other. I don't mind a bit of trolling as long as it's funny, but if you're going to insult me about my, well, you're going to be out the door, you know. If you're going to insult my daughter's mum, you're going to be out the door. So if you got something to say, certainly say it. But try and say something funny so at least I can laugh. But yeah, see, I don't mind Avery's music, but it's not my cup of tea, but it is okay. Because as I said, we're all different. We are not the same, because if we were all the same, guys, life would be bloody boring. But yeah, we'll go for a wander in a few moments. I'll just enjoy the rest of my coffee. Yeah, as I've said, I haven't watched Barry for some time. I do look at his shorts and his community posts, but yeah, I find Barry entertaining. You know, I'm not, you know, like, he is entertaining. Whether you believe his stories is up to you. And I won't comment any further, but as I said, guys, we're all different. We all like different things. You know. But yeah, I do know what you mean. Like, I certainly will never ask for a cent, and if it comes, it comes. If it don't come, I'm exactly the same. If I don't get anything that comes, I'm exactly the same. If something comes, I get a bit emotional, and I thank that person because it is a help. I will never ask, but I still get called an e-beggar. I certainly do not have any issue with any of my YouTube friends that do e-beg. I certainly don't. I don't. Because that's part of the game. It's part of the game that they play. You know? Oh jeez. Yeah. Yeah, sadly he does get a bit of hate, and I get a lot of hate too. Actually, this power bank seems to be going okay. It wasn't a full charge, and I'm about halfway there. So, and I've still got a 4-hour fully charged power bank to go. And I've got one that lasts us about half hour, if that. But that would be a good paperweight. I won't throw that away, because that could be a good paperweight and a memory. Actually, they tried to sell me one of them last night, and I said, well, you're not very honest, are you? He says, oh, this one very good. And I say, you lied to me, and I walked off. Yeah, I don't like liars. Yeah, I reckon I'm having internet issues again, so I'll... Yes, you are correct. Sadly, there is a lot of hate in the Thailand genre community and in the Philippines community, sadly, and there is hate everywhere, sadly. But that's life, guys. You just got to roll with the punches. You know, people get jealous over nothing. And they also don't like people to be happy, sadly. They don't like people's happy. They take pleasure in rattling your keys and your chains. You know, they want to persecute you. But enough of talking of negativity, guys. We have to motivate each other and spread the positive word. Yes, yes. Or also, Mr. G, if you've had children, or having children, there seems to be some hate. Because apparently I've been accused of abandoning my daughter and my daughter's mum. And this was not the case. This was not the case. I would have stayed with her to the day I died, guys. And here's a flower for the haters. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've been staying in some really nice places, but the place I've got now is a shithole, so I've booked another room. But honestly, I didn't think I was going to top that place I stayed, as I've said, about 3 nights ago, and the place I stayed, not last night, but the night before, was not as good, but it had a fabulous view, and Buddha has blessed me with such good views of late. But not so with the weather, but when you do travel at rainy season, you don't always get what you want, and that's the same in life. So I'm going to pay for the meal. I nearly spat out my coffee. Yeah. Yes. And you know what, guys? We have to take our hat off to Barry, because a lot of us do use his saying, and a lot of his haters use his saying. And I don't mind Barry, but as I said, whether you believe him or not, that's up to you, but we all use his sayings. So his subliminal messages are certainly working on us, guys. And if he got a trademark on those sayings, he would be quite a rich man. And he wouldn't have to have his 7 businesses of, yeah. Yeah. But I do find Barry quite entertaining and motivating. It motivates me to do better in life. It really does. It really does. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Muhammad. That's a really nice point there. Yeah, because that's what I've been saying, guys. I've actually pushed myself out of my comfort zone just to push myself. And it's caused a lot of havoc for me, but at the end of the day, I've got some new memories, and I am way out of my comfort zone. Like, I don't know Lao that well. I have been to Lao a few times, but I was with my daughter's mum, and she helped me a lot. You know, I'm really out of my comfort zone, and it is good to push yourself, because if you keep doing the same old, because, you know, I came to the conclusion, like, just doing Thailand and all that was just doing my head. And also, it's a limited market. So at least going on other adventures, and I can spread my wings and get new people who want to see stuff. And when I do get back to Australia, I realise I will lose some, but I dare say there are people that would be interested in seeing where I grew up and stuff, and I know a lot of people enjoy my walking streams, because that's what I was told by a number of people, saying, oh, I'm missing your walking streams, mate. And I found that really, really motivating and touching. And also, I can get a lot of Australian viewers, I hope, and also some other people that want to see Australia. So I'll get new people, and then they can go, oh, okay, this bloke's gone on a journey of happiness and disaster. And it's like watching a TV show, guys. It's like watching a TV show, because I've gone through the ringer. I did bring some of it on myself. But yeah, it has been a journey. And we'll get back to those comments, that next one there. I've missed a few. His voice resonates like echoes through ancient trees, sharing glimpses of life with effortless. Oh, you are a poet, Mr. Wang. And what has Mr. Crush got to say? Yes, I do appreciate that. I do try, like, it's not an effort for me. I really enjoy the dreams, and sometimes I do get a bit emotional, and I know that can be a bit off-putting. I'm a bit too honest. But you have to be honest. Because if you're not honest, your lies will come undone. Like somebody's lies are going to come undone very shortly, my friends. And I learned from a young age, if you do tell porcupines, you will come undone. And yeah, I'm just trying to think which stream. Oh, that would have been the stream when I was up in the mountains, I do believe. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that back. And there was some fabulous views. We had some good chat. I was very, very high off that one. I don't mean on drugs, but I got a big high off that from the interaction with the chat. There was a lot of love in there. There was a lot of support and fabulous views. And I know a lot of people enjoy that about me. I'm able to just shoot the breeze. Sometimes there's no substance to it, but I do have a gift of being able to talk. Sometimes I do stutter, I know that, but that's when I get a bit frustrated and anxious, because I do have mental health issues, which were in check for quite some time, but sadly I have crashed and burned. And we will get those addressed. And I will be the best version of myself, because I look good and I smell good, and I can become the best version of myself. And it is like a soap opera. Probably not The Bold and the Beautiful, or Days of Our Lives, or The Young and Restless. We could call it the Jeremiah Esquire Chronicles, or we could call ourselves Broke Jeremiah. But yes, but hopefully in a few months my brightness will become greatness. But now I'll just go over Mr. Wang's large one. Yes, Muhammad Wang tunes in from a distant land, a devoted viewer captivated by Jeremiah's hand across time zones and borders. Their connections hold as the Mekong's currents entwine their stories bold. Actually, we could walk back towards the Mekong, but we'll go for a bit of a walk around the street. Yes, I absolutely miss Seinfeld, Mr. G, and I never watched that until I think the third or the fourth season, because I couldn't get into it. And then I spent the night at my uncles and aunties, and because I had to babysit my young nephew, so my uncle and auntie could go out and have some time to themselves. And they said, Jeremy, watch this. And I said, oh, I don't really like this. And he says, come on, just watch this. It's pretty funny. And I sat down and I watched some VHS recordings. And you know what? I reckon I've seen every episode at least 200 or 300 times each. And I really love the comedy that Larry David, who's the co-creator, and that is who, if you guys don't know, who George Costanza was based off. And those stories weren't too much embellished, guys. They weren't embellished too much because a lot of that stuff happened to Larry David. And he also made a new series which has been going for 9 or 10 seasons, Curb Your Enthusiasm. And what I like about Larry David, it's not always roses, guys. And he goes through them, like he's loaded as anything, but he goes through drama in his life. I just love his attitude. He's a bit like me in the sense of the way he is, but pure class, that Seinfeld. And they were offered big money to continue that. But I was talking to an American yesterday from Texas, and we were actually talking about Mr. In Between and Seinfeld, and we talked about a few other TV series, and we came to the conclusion it's better to go out on a high. So in that note, like, instead of like when I start to feel down, I will end the stream on a high, just to save me from being trolled at the end when I normally do my half an hour goodbyes. So I'll probably try and just say goodbye, guys, and thank you for everything, and I appreciate all the comments. But I'm not doing that now. But it just seems to be what's happening of late. They wait until I'm about to end, and then they try to bring my high down. So we'll get back into the comments, and then I'm going to finish my cafe and we'll head off for a wander around the streets, because I'm just sitting here reading the chat, which I don't mind. It's great because we do get some good chats in here, and that's what I was trying to get the channel about, to have a zone where we're all free to be happy, spread some love to each other. And you know what, we've got a cross section of guys in here that there are some that don't like each other, but they want to support me, so it is good. And if I could inspire somebody, I don't have to save everyone, but if I can help out somebody, and because I've gone through the ringer, guys, I've gone through the ringer, as you guys know. But now I will get back to these comments. Now, I did give a big up to Mr. G. What's Mr. Crush saying? I've got a taste for Lao now. I was watching that, yes. Yes, I do like his twang. As I've said a couple of times now, I am not subscribed to him. However, I did watch a bit of his stuff when I was in Australia, and I thought, this guy's a bit of a character and I like him. And he does come up in my feed from time to time still. So yeah, I'm not too sure about the good works he does, but yeah. But I think I might check out a bit of his stuff, because I do want to come out to Laos as well, because even though I've had a bit of a couple of issues in Laos, like I had bloody issues in Thailand, like I've had issues in Australia, like as I've said, guys, you're not going to get perfectness in life. You've got to adapt, and things aren't always going to work out as you want, guys. So yeah. Now we'll move on with the next one. Where were we? Mr. Wang. Miss escapes the culture embrace. Jeremiah paints moments with streaming grace. Thank you, Muhammad. Thank you, Muhammad. Yeah, I won't say that, but yes, Mr. Dread, yes. The Sullivans, yes. I did watch a bit of that as a young lad. Yes, I think they were doing reruns on the actual digital TV on, I think may have been Channel 7 or I'm probably getting yes, yes. They do have a lot of that stuff on the Australian internet through like Channel 7 and Channel 9 and Channel 10. Very, very good. Now, where are we up to, Mr. Crush? Yes, I'm a lyrical genius, my dudes. That is good. Self-promotion is good. Now, I've made that go down. So I'm going to pay for this meal. I'll just check this power bank. Okay, that's actually done pretty good. I've still got 1 bar on there. And I've got my 4-hour one. I just want to check the time. Hopefully, there might be a bit of lag there for a sec, guys. So we're on 8:13. Got about 3.5, 4 hours before I have to vacate the loom. I've got my bag packed. I just have to put a couple of things in my bag, like my chargers and whatnot, because I thought I might get, like, because I didn't know if I was going to have a good stream or if I was just going to have a meltdown or something. I didn't, cause, like, I'm just taking each day as it comes. I haven't planned anything, as I say. I've just chucked myself into the wind and to the mercy of God and to the mercy of the people that come in. But yeah, I dare say the trolls are going to come because I'm very happy, but I'll try not to bite. But it is good to be a lyrical genius. Like, there are some really good lyrical geniuses out there. I'm talking like music-wise. I quite like Ice Cube's lyrics, and also Ice-T. He's got some dope fat lyrics. Eazy-E had a few, but yeah, I didn't like the beef he had with the other guys. But I did like a couple of his return to fire comments when they were all fighting each other. You know, like that one he did against Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre. Even though I like Snoop Dogg's and Dr. Dre's music, I did appreciate the lyrical genius behind that. And there was a couple of good lyrics that come from that really big overweight guy. But I won't say them online, but they were very good. All right, now what I will do is I want to swap over the power bank. I've got to get some type of hook so I can hang that off my man bag so it can get charged up. But I will get to that one day. But I will swap over to my 4-hour one. So just give me a few moments and I will pay for this meal and not walk off. Now, where's my money? It's all about the money. So I'll give them 100,000 kip, and I'll be very generous and let them keep the change. Not that there will be much, but yes. Oh, I do have to get my battery pack. Actually, I was about to have a chuckle because this reminds me of a bar bin. So I'll put that in there, and I won't leave it here on the street. Somebody might come past and take that, and then they'll say, hey, Mr. Jeremy, you did not pay for your bill. But at least I can say, oh, look, it's on you, Tube, I paid for it. Now I'm just trying to work out if I should head towards the Mekong or just continue around the streets. Because I've already sat down for a bit of time. I will go for a walk around the streets, I guess. Or I could show the Mekong, because I did show the Mekong last night, but it was quite darkened. Just bear with me. Oh, hang on. I'll go the other way. Yeah, that's a bit better. Alright. So what did? Oh. I thought I'll give it to you in case if somebody come and take. Yeah. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Thank you, my friend. So, oh, it is starting to rain. So here's where I have eaten. I possibly should seek refuge here again, but yeah, so this is the place. If you are in this neck of the woods, they are open daily from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I like you a waffle lot. I like you a waffle lot. Not as good as Mr. G's and Mr. Crush's comments, and a couple of the other guys as well. Now, I'm just trying to think which direction we'll go and where I can seek some shelter from the rain. Because I've still got a couple of hours. I think the internet's playing up again. But I did turn off the adverts that keep coming up, so yeah, hopefully people do come back. But I know people have to head out to work and go to bed. We've been going for 95 so far. I've still got a bit of power in me. But when I do get close to that brick wall in life, I will just end the stream.
People's psyches, it's really difficult. And some people are just, I just decide, no, you're too hard.
Yeah, it's a bit of Aussie twang there. I think he's a Melbourne or a South Australian with that twang. We having internet issues because it just dropped from 10 down to 1, so that's not good. Yeah, I must be having the internet issues again, so we'll push on. Like it says I've got 4 bars, but I know people have to head out to bed or go to work or check out other streams. But it was good. We did have a couple of good chats in there, which I do love. Now I'm trying to work out which direction. I don't really care which way I go, to be quite frank. Just trying to look for something. You know, I can't guarantee I'm going to stumble across anything of value, but I'm sure we'll come across some more temples and we'll have some good chats. As I said, and here's that Death Squad car again. But all those cars are the same out here, actually. Yeah, so very busy, as I've been saying, like the last few hours. And there is a lot of building going on. Like this looks like a nice hotel. Oh, the Hilton. The Hilton is being built. So Ricky Drama could probably come out here because he likes to stay in the Hilton, or is that the Hyatt? Doubletree Hilton B&T. Actually, that actually looks quite small for a Hilton. I might head down this way and then double back, so hopefully I don't get skittled. I always think I've forgotten something. I always do for some reason. Actually, you know what? I should have grabbed an umbrella. I should have grabbed an umbrella. But I'm always swapping my hands over with like the gimbal to give one hand a rest. And somebody could misread what I just said. Now I think this is one-way traffic, so I'm okay. Okay, yeah, hopefully the internet's not too bad there. I'll get out of that black spot, but I do realise people have to do stuff. That's actually, we could have a look in this wine club. Even though I don't drink, I do appreciate alcohol varieties, but they are shut, and that was me in the reflection. Yes, I am a handsome man. Okay, so we'll go for a wander, try and have some stimulating chat. And that's me again. How are you, fellas? How are you? Yeah, as I've said, I've noticed a lot of push bikes in Laos, which is good. Yesterday I was going to jump on a pushy, but I thought, how am I going to stream with a push bike? I don't have a holder to put on the bike. But if there was a Mr. DIY, I would be able to, because actually I do have to be careful with my footing. Actually, I am not as sprightly as I once was. I don't know what's going on with this. It's some type of g'day, mate. Yeah, I've just dropped a whole bunch of people because I think the internet, like Lao Ben, I think it's a bit like Cambodia. It's a bit hit and miss. I was getting, it says I've got 4 bars, but then it just drops because I did have a quick look at one of the streams. I want to look at that epic one I did when I streamed from that beautiful, beautiful location. Not the one yesterday, but the one before that, across on the elephant park and that beautiful mist. A couple of chaps have said that was a fantastic stream. So I was planning to re-watch that. I hope you're going good, Ben. I really hope you're going well, mate. Yeah, Thailand, as you know, had superior internet, and I've done my best to try and get the best SIM card, but once you lose your quota, when you top up, they still throttle you on the 512. And I've gone into so many shops saying, can I get a fast? And I've done the Running Man technique, and they don't understand. And I went into the Mini Big C, and they said to me, oh, no, you cannot do. And I was go, okay. But yeah, it is sad. Look, I have filmed a few things because I've got nothing planned today. I'm just going with the flow, mate, and just trying to do what I can, because I'm not too like my friend, she sent me my flight itinerary, but I haven't looked at it because I was streaming. But I'll go, because I've changed. Like, I got to Vientiane late last night. I got here about 5, I think. So I don't really know the lay of the land in this neck of the woods, but I've just jumped. I've just chucked myself into whatever happens. I've got nothing planned. I'm just going with the flow. I'm out of my comfort zone, and I'm just trying to push myself, you know, beyond breaking point, because I'm getting really good sleeping when I'm pushing myself. And here's a photocopier. There is some work going on there. Very good, very good. And I just had some fantastic blueberry pancakes and a lovely coffee. And that was a duck that just I trod on. Oh, geez, that duck again. He come back again. Geez. Yeah, I do like duck. Actually, that goat. Yeah, I've been having dreams about goat. You know, that beautiful black little kid goat. Yeah, that was spectacular. Like, we are blessed in Asia, and I am going to miss it, but I do have a problem, sadly, so I'm going back to address those problems. Yeah, I was planning to try to come out and catch up with you, Ben, but I do have to head back to Australia and look after my own health and improve some stuff. But we will catch up, I'm sure, next year. Donald Duck. Here we got, oh, g'day, Harv, how are you, from sunny Australia? Well, when I get there, it won't be too sunny in South Australia, mate. And it certainly won't be sunny in Victoria. And that's me in the reflection, guys. How are you? I do have my spectacles on, and I do have my glasses up here. But I did get myself a new power bank. Oh, well, I've got two. I basically bought a paperweight that lasts us half an hour, and I got myself a solar one that has a battery in it. And that seems to be really well. I didn't get a lot. I don't think I charged it fully, because the loom I've got, like, the power in there is a bit to be desired. But that's what happens in Asia, as you know. You just got to roll with the punches, and we've just got to experience this beautiful country we're in. We're not always going to get what we want. And oh, I absolutely had a meltdown yesterday, as I've been having. Like, this woman pushed in front of me. Like, we had half an hour to buy a ticket, and when you do travel, your anxiety levels are up, and everyone's wanting their ticket. And she pushed in front, and I said, "Excuse me, love, would you like me to do this to you?" And I did it, because she pushed in. And you know what? I said to myself, she's going to mess with me again. And I paid a bit extra for a window seat. I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to stream, but yeah, because we kept going through tunnels on the fast train. But spectacular views. I managed to get a couple of little clips through and there, but she was sitting in my window seat, and I asked her politely 3 times, "Please move, I paid a bit extra for this chair," and she said no. She shook her head. She understood what I said. I said, "I'm going to go speak to a guard." I got very animated. I did apologise, but I was totally in the right. The guard come to see what all the ruckus was. He looked at my ticket, and he asked her to move. She wouldn't move, and then he was about to forcibly move her, and she got her stuff, and she sat behind me, and she kicked the chair for quite some time. And I thought, geez, she might be ringing her husband to come and give me a slapping around, but that didn't happen, thank goodness. But I probably could have handled it a bit better. I was polite to her at first, but in my condition, I stood my ground, and I did pay a bit extra for that window seat, and there was no way I was going to give up that window seat to her. And she thought, I'm going to mess around with this farang. But this is what happens in Asia. You have a good time. Somebody thinks that, well, this is my country, I can do what I like. But when you do pay a premium for a service, you want that bloody service. But you know, as you guys know, I like to stand my ground and speak my voice. But now, yeah, see, I did get a bit animated, and I wouldn't be surprised if one of the Chinese did film it, and it's all over the Chinese websites, and that's probably given the trolls something to look for. But it was quite funny. If the whole clip was there, I'd love to see it, because I was polite, and then I just lost my shit. But this is what happens in Asia. 99% of the time it's all good, but then there's somebody that likes to mess around with you. I won't swear, but they like to mess around with you. But it's a bad thing they do, because a lot of YouTubers or TikTokers, or even just someone who doesn't do what we do, Ben, they go and tell their friends. Because when you get bad service, you sing from the mountains, you sing from the streets. But when you get good service, you really only tell a couple of people. But you know, I probably could have handled a bit better, but in my current condition, I think I did quite well. I know some people will go, oh, you shouldn't yell at a woman, but when you do pay for a service, I did speak to her politely 3 times. 3 times I asked politely. The train guard asked her politely, but she just wanted to mess. She just wanted to get her own way. And you know what? She ended up getting a window seat behind me, so... And if I pay a premium for something, I bloody will want that service. You know, I'm not flush with cash at the moment, but I did pay that bit extra because I was hoping to stream, or at least make some content for the channel. Now, we've got the Mekong just behind here, so I do have a bit of rain. I'm just going to seek a bit of shelter, and I'll show some street views. It was really busy on the other street, Ben. Like this traffic goes this way, and that other traffic goes the other way, mate. But yeah, I like it when you do stuff like this, Ben. Like when you're out walking and stuff. You know, it gets a lot of my juices flowing, and I get excited and go, yeah, this actually looks good. And a couple of guys have actually said, whoa, I'm getting the vibe to go to Laos. But guys, you will get bad times in Asia. You just got to roll with the punches. Like, look at me, have a look at Ben. You know, we go through some tremendous times. We do bring stuff upon ourselves at times, but being in Asia as long as Ben has, and I've been here coming up to 17 months or possibly a bit longer, you know, you're not going to have a bed of roses. Like, you're going to go ups and downs. And here is some good work being done. Very good. Very good. Very good work. Now, they do this in Thailand, especially in the north of Thailand. And you do see it in that hellhole Pattaya as well. I should have got an umbrella. But God has blessed me with the rain stoppage. So I will go back on that. Oh, it is still going, but I will go back to the Mekong and just try and show some stuff during the daylight, because I could be flying out in some time. I don't know. It won't be today, but it could be soon. I'll get to these comments. Sorry I missed... sorry I missed all those comments. I'll get to them now. You know what I'm like. I just rabbit on because I can't shoot the breeze. Got to take the good with the bad. Yes, that's what I try to spread the vibe about. Like, you're not going to get everything your way. You know, like, guys, you know, sometimes we do the wrong thing. We're not perfect. We are humans. We bleed. We're not perfect. You know, there's only one perfect character in the world, and he's not in England. He's upstairs in the big house. But yeah, we are just blokes trying to live out our dreams and spread the good word of what we're doing. But very good comment there, Ben. Did I hear you correctly that you're... Oh, yes, I've got myself a solar battery pack, but I do have to hook myself up with some type of clip. I was going to get a piece of plastic bag with the handle and just do a MacGyver technique, but I think I will purchase something a bit like a key holder type thing, and I'll be able to get that onto the man bag. Because when you are doing streams or videoing, you do need to carry a lot of stuff. And I did like that bag that Ben had when I caught up with him. I did go in here last night. I've already been into 2 or 3 temples today, and I'll probably go into another one. But we've still got a couple of hours up our sleeve before I do have to change looms. Yeah, I'm not really happy with that room I've got. You know, I could just suck it up, but, you know, I've already paid for another one and I lost some money deciding to come here because I did book another room elsewhere and I thought, nah, I need to get out of that town. It's, oh, look, a train. No, that's not a train. So what it? No, it's trucks. So this is a pretty busy road up on the Mekong. Now, last night, I assumed it was street food here, but it was just a clothing market. I should fix up that title. And here's a pretty cool kids park. And it is good to see a kids park that isn't broken like the ones in Thailand. I kept saying last night, like in Jomtien Beach, that park was atrocious, and that's a rich place with plenty of money going through it. It was the same up in Banchan Rayon. Like they just had money going through there, but they weren't spending it on the kids. Now I'll get back to the chat because I'm missing a lot of stuff. Now, yes, she was a cow. Those types are all over. Yeah, luckily I haven't come across too much negativity from the Asian people. Like I do get a bit from time to time. I did have a bit of problem in that Chinese Lao part. Nothing but racism there. And you know, because I did have my daughter's mum with me previously where she would chat and she would tell off anybody who would be saying white devil. But yes. Happy, unhappy, they're on the broom and shovel. Yeah, like they're doing some good work, and these they've got a good honest job, you know. Imagine making a brick floor like that next to the trees so the roots can push up. Yeah, that happens in Australia too, Mr. Crush. Like over time, tree roots and weeds grow through the brickwork, and then blokes like Ben have to come and repair that perhaps. Now I might be able to get into a street food market down here. Wait. Yeah, I think I might get skittled here. Yeah, I've got nothing planned. I'm just like wandering around aimlessly, which I don't mind. Like I didn't research this place. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just walking. Like it was the same when I was up in that beautiful area, but I was surrounded by mountains, and this is the first time I haven't been surrounded by mountains for quite some time. Like in my secret hiding spot in Mekong, part of Chiang Rai, just covered in mountains. Had some really positive interactions there, but I was just too isolated, and it got to me after a while, so I had to head out, and then I got back to Thailand and went to Chiang San, and stupidly went to the Golden Economic Zone, and that stuffed me, but I did find someone who could help me, and they sent me with one of their family members and dropped me off at a bus zone where I could get a van, and that is my shoes, and luckily Avery isn't here because he would be complaining. Yeah, I'm wearing my flip-flops today. Yeah, because I thought I'd air out my feet. All right, this is where somebody can have a sleep. So if I am ever homeless, or anyone else, I can come and grab a kip here. A kip here. All right, hopefully this rain will ease off. because I don't want to break this phone. Wouldn't be able to get any money out. Right, I'll move on in a minute. Just give me a moment to have a dart. Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed that breakfast. Like, hopefully you've been eating well, Ben. I know you normally eat well. You know, I see, oh, geez, what's he eating? Yeah, but sometimes we have to live on pot noodles, you know, if we can't be bothered leaving the room. Actually, I didn't mind tins of tuna with bread and mayonnaise, and if I could get my hands on lettuce, because that's a good little comfort food, you know, because that place I was staying at, I could only get street food from, say, 6 to 4, and then it was just perishable goods, and I didn't have a fridge. So it was either pot noodles or tuna or crappy hamburgers from 7-Eleven. Oh, Ben, I had an interesting interaction in 7-Eleven in Mekong. Now, I was spending like 100 or 120 each day on just a few things, and the last time I was there, I spent 198, and the girl goes to me, oh, if you want to use your card, you must spend 200 baht. And I said, oh, is this a new law that came in overnight? Because yesterday I only spent 130 baht. And she looked at her friend and they giggled, and I said, oh, I think you lied to me. And it was just 2 baht, so I went and bought like a sachet of coffee. And then when I went out the front, I did a little short, which I think I may have put in the members area. And I said, is this a new scam, or is this a new thing that they're doing? But I think it was a scam. Yeah, there's the Mekong. But it is a bit grizzly this morning, so I do apologise, but I did do some good content this morning. Oh, shit. Geez, I'm not as sprightly as you, Ben, but anymore. I'll give it a little bit more to go, but I may have to end the stream and go and prepare myself for my next room. I don't have to walk too far, actually, but actually I could do another, I could end it very shortly, not my life, but the stream. And I could do a stream between 12 and 2 because I do have to wait to go to the next room. Yeah, I was just going to stay where I was, but no, I want something a little better. This is pretty cool, guys. This is pretty cool. I dare say before COVID, this would have been a very busy place. And due to COVID, a lot of places in Asia, and Ben's even talked about this, and he can verify that a lot of places have suffered. They have suffered. And I don't think they're going to recover for quite some time, because I think there's going to be a world crash. Because I was speaking to some Europeans on the river cruise I went on for 2 days, and they're trying to escape the expensiveness of Germany and other parts of the Eastern Bloc and European. So I think we're going to be coming into disaster, because when I left Australia, the food prices were just crazy. So someone's got a bunch of sticks there. They do call a bunch of sticks a faggot. So somebody is preparing to make a little fire and cook some food. And there is a Chinaman's hat. So all these are open. See, like they have the little locks on the ground. Actually, I've tripped over these style of things in Thailand and Laos a bit. Yeah, but my foot is a lot better now. So I certainly don't have drop foot like I thought I had. Sorry I haven't got much of value in here, guys, but yeah, you know, never know, I might find a pot of gold. It is good that they do have these here where somebody can come and seek refuge, because there is a lot of homelessness in Asia. Oh, hello, pussy. Oh, oh, sorry, I don't have any food for you. Oh, I might go get them a tin of tuna. Oh, and he hasn't run away yet. Oh, oh, Buddha bless you. Probably pregnant and just chilling out. Normally cats just run away, but he or she probably thinks, oh, you know, Jeremiah is no a threat to me. He's going to chill here and be safe from the rain with me. I'll probably come back with some food and it'll be gone. Oh. Unless it's sick, and it's just, yeah. You do see a lot of sick animals in Asia, sadly. You know, you see ones missing legs, mashed up faces. This was really nice last night. It was all lit up. Not as nice as that one when I was in Chiang Rai, where I went and streamed from. Oh, that was a beautiful spot. Yeah, I was going to go back there, but I never made it back there because that monk told me to go. Oh, it wasn't a real monk, he was a fake monk. But I reckon they were cooking some stuff in there, I think. But yeah, apologies, guys. It is a bit wet. I don't really want to get the phone out in the rain. Oh, best place like on this trip. I think. I think I'll get to the other guys in a minute. I think probably Hoisa or Hoisa. Yeah, I think because I stumbled across a really cool place where I ate and I felt love there. Previously, I really liked the Golden Triangle, but this time I just come across racism, which I've never felt like that. Like I felt a bit of racism in Thailand, but nothing compared to what I did. And under my current mental health, it totally crushed me that I got the hell out of there. Like they overcharged me for so much. Like I know I'm not in Thailand anymore, but I basically paid 1,500 baht for an okay room. It had no TV. It was quite a nice room. The bed was comfortable. It had hot water. I did have a balcony, but it was catered for the Chinese market, and I'm not Chinese. I'm not racist against Chinese because I love China, but I honestly think, I think, no, I think that one where I did that stream, that was just, we had the chat flowing, everybody, like, earlier this morning the chat was really good and I was loving that, and that was pretty close, but honestly I think that mountain views that I walked around just before I jumped on the second day boat, so I think that was Pekin Bang or Puck Bang or something. I'm terrible with pronunciation, guys, as you know. I honestly think that was good because of the view, and I did say I would love to return there, but I do want to return to Hoi Sai, or yeah, you know. That's near the Friendship Bridge, and I've said before I should have just crossed there, but as Jeremy thinks he knows best, I stuffed myself royally. But as long as I learn a lesson from that, I'll be okay. But if I don't learn a lesson from it, well then it's been a waste. But it is a good question, and it is a very valid question. But I think so far it has been the place where I had great food, and I did spend 2 or 3 days. I think view-wise, I think that Pek Bang or Pek Ban, like that holds special memories to me because of the view. So I think that's a two-part answer I gave you, but I seriously would spend time in both of those locations. But because I've got issues at the moment, you know, like I think both of them have a special spot in my heart for the food and then the views. So I will think on that, and I'll get back to you as I normally do. And I'll just think about that, because you do normally give me stuff to think about. Now, what was this other comment up here? Yeah, I won't comment on that, because that character will say, oh, he spent his whole stream talking about me. Yeah. Yeah, I'll only be talking about that character one more time when I get to Australia. Yeah. I'll prove my innocence. But that will do stuff all anyway. He'll just spin it at us, have more lies about it. But yeah, I'll probably wrap up soon, I think. I'll just check the time, guys. Just coming up to 9. I should keep going for a couple of hours, or just pull the pin now. But then the trolls will come and attack me as they do. But I don't really want to walk in the rain. I should have got an umbrella. I do apologise for that. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But I could walk back to my loom. But yeah, I don't know. I'm quite happy to read comments. It's just sad I'm not in a good location to show something of quality. But I'll think more on that on this trip, you know, like on this trip. I thoroughly enjoyed the boat ride. That was a 2-day ride I had. And I had some good chats, so I think I pissed off a few people, as I normally do. But I think the boat ride holds special memories. The place I ate at pretty much every day, 99.9% of the time, that holds special memories. But honestly, I do want to get back to Laos. I'm not pissed off about that interaction I had with that woman that cut in front of me and then tried to and stole my chair. I did enjoy that train ride. That was spectacular views. I went in. I didn't get first class ticket. I went with the economy because, in true fashion, they bumped up the price when I got there because I'm a white devil. I will think on that, but I'm just saying like my feelings at the time. See, I'll probably reflect on it and go, oh, okay, well that wasn't so bad for me. But yeah, I didn't enjoy the room I stayed in Hoi Sai, but I did stay there for 3 nights. I could have went and found somewhere else, but I was paying $8 or $9 Australian, so you know I could have went to a much cheaper place. But as I said, I'm a creature of habit. Sometimes I just don't like to move. But from that, I've just been chucking myself in the deep end and just going with the flow, and just trying to push myself. And I have been having really good sleeps. So as soon as I put my head down, I just pass out. You know, I'm not on the herbs anymore. I certainly don't drink. So for me to get good sleep and not be inhibited, you know, just me pushing myself is good, because it's no effort for me to stream. I do get a high from it, natural high, and then I crash and burn, sadly. And that was pointed out to me by somebody. But it is what it is. I'll just go over the other comments. And you know what? I'll probably end the stream and then the rain will stop. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. Yes, see, I honestly think anyone would enjoy that boat ride. And it was relatively cheap. I'll edit up that video about where I went, but you don't have to go through a tout. And the only reason I went through that tout, it was only a little bit extra. He was honest with me. He said, Jeremy, you don't have to come with me. You can go do it all yourself. And I say, how much do you make on top of that? And he goes, well, you can go buy the ticket for 190,000 kip, right? And he was charging. Okay, so someone lives in there. Okay, so it was 1,000 baht, but I paid him in kip. So I gave. So I did. Yeah, he probably won't say it. It was about 600,000 kip. So he was only making just a 220, no, 220,000 kip, which is nothing. And because of his honesty and the help, and he spoke perfect English, I went back and I booked with him. And I got a lift. And also, he invited me to come for a meal with his family and friends. And that was quite good. You know, I'd just eaten a street food, so I didn't really want to accept. But he forced me to eat, and he said, "You need to eat with us, or I'm going to be offended." And he wanted me to have a beer, and I explained to him I not drink. And he goes, "Oh, okay." So, but I did have a water because I had to do that saying. I forget what it was. It's not the Japanese kampai. It's oh, not a sabaidi. It was some other thing I had to say, and it was really good. Like all the women sat on one table, and all the men were sitting on 3 tables joined together, and it was really good. I had some good interactions. I ate some local Lao food, and I kid you not, the amount of beer that kept coming in that door, he already had like 20 or 30 or 50 slabs of those long necks, and you would love that, Ben. You would love it. You would be in heaven there. Um, but as long as you weren't drinking and stinking, you'd be okay. But I'll get back to the comment with that one because I have no issue shooting the breeze. But certainly go there, Bobby. It's dirt cheap, and the place that was next door looked a bit more upper class. But Google that stuff, or even go on a Goda or Booking.com or TripAdvisor. I don't know what you use or something, and just do some research. But I personally, you don't have to go through that same tout I did. I think your best bet would be to go and book a ticket and just stay there for a couple of days and just chill out. Um, and as I said, I wanted to stay there because I think my mental health would have enjoyed it, but because of my time constraints and because I didn't know the lay of the land, I thought it's best if I keep moving, and that's why I come to Vientiane, so I could just come here, diffuse, relax, and just have this as my last port of call. But I was wrestling to come down and catch up with Ben and Souths, or the Phoenix, as he's referred to now, until he changes his name next month. But yeah, you do have some good questions that I do have to think about, which I do enjoy. But I'm glad that I supplied that view there, and I do apologise for the shitty view now, guys. But I am just protecting the camera. I'm trying to add some value with conversation, but I personally will go back uh, to that Pek Bang or Pek Hum, I don't know. But I'll go back there. I would love to take my daughter's mum there, but I think that ship sailed and I have to move on. But I would like to go there with a loved one and enjoy that scenery together. I think that would be really good. And one of the blokes that was travelling in the group, he, like I said, oh, you should bring your girlfriend here. And he says, you are correct, you are correct. I think the place next door would have been better for relationship type thing, but for us being on our own, it was good for us. And the other room that I said I'd go to, that was 170,000 kip, and he said this one here 100,000. It didn't have a air conditioner, but I don't need air conditioning. And also, it's rainy season. If in Hoi Sai, I actually used the aircon there. I actually used it because it was a bit hot. And when I was in Chiang San, I would put the air conditioner on for say half an hour. Um, but in Chiang Rai, I didn't need air conditioning there. And in Mekong, I got a fan room. I had the option of getting an air conditioned actual bungalow, but I went with the fan because it was rainy season. I was surrounded by ponds and mosquitoes, and I did not need it. I did not need it, but it depends in what time of the year you go there as well. So, but I know like the English aren't as hard as us Aussies went when it comes to weather, because us Aussies are born and bred in heat. Like in South Australia, we get up to 45 degrees. So when I stepped out into Swampy Airport, I thought, this is nothing. This is nothing. And because of my osteoarthritis, I need heat. And I actually felt reborn. And but that's life. But certainly I will go back there because I felt comfortable there, and I want to explore more of those mountains and possibly go and check out more along the river. Because guys, I found out some information. I think I did say the other day, I met a bloke called Steve who's a courier in Australia, and he was saying to me he come on this trip because they're building a power dam to send the, like, it's a Chinese investment, but the power will be generated in Laos and everything will go back into Thailand. And they're building a dam and it's going to have locks, so they will have river boats. However, you will have to get off on a number of them, so that's going to wreck the fish, and possibly it might cause disaster for the locals. Economic, even though when change does come, it does bring a new economic and stuff. But as you guys know, they don't always use people from the local villages to do the work. They normally ship them in from somewhere cheaper. So I don't know what the wages are like in Laos. I dare say that'd be similar to Cambodia. But I am no expert on this. Ben would be a better expert on stuff like that. Actually, I was saying at the beginning of that, I was giving some education about don't do this and don't do that. When I arrived at the place I'm staying, he said to me, oh, if you want to smoke weed, you have to go around here. And I said, no, I gave up on my birthday and stuff. And then yeah, and I did plan to give up because I was planning to come here, and I'm very respectful. Oh, I think the rain's going. I'm very respectful of the laws of the land, and I don't. So basically, he said, if you don't have a large volume of money and the police catch you smoking it, you will go to jail if you can't pay your way out of it, and then you'll probably be in jail for a year until you go to court. So I'm a bit limited on funds, and I don't really want to spend a year in jail because I'd probably be dead. I'd be very easy to get to there. But it's up to you. I would not risk it. I personally would not risk it because I'll tell you a story. As soon as I put the camera away last night, every tuk-tuk driver said to me, marijuana, opium, opium. And it actually pissed me off. It pissed me off that they were saying this right next to a temple. And I said, do you believe in Buddha? Because you are next to a temple and you're offering to sell me this evilness. And I've been offered other things in this country as well that I frown upon. And I won't talk about that. But that is the sad reality of Asia, guys. The sad reality. but I would not take that risk unless you've got very deep pockets, because you could end up in a lot of trouble. See, the laws changed in Thailand, and they will change again. And my advice is obey the law of the land. Because there was a time in Thailand when you would walk the street, somebody would offer you something, and then long and behold, there was a police officer less than a couple of meters away, and they work with the person that offers to sell you something, and then they split a little profit with each other with a bribe that you pay. So oh my gosh. Oh geez, you get me laughing. Oh my gosh. You get me in hysterics. Oh, it is funny. It is funny. And thank you for making me laugh. I do need it. But certainly, you know, I understand where you're coming from, and I'm being straight up about it. It's up to you whether you do that or not, but I don't care. But my advice is, if you're going to do it somewhere where you won't be caught. But I personally would not take the risk, and that's why I forced myself to give up for my health, and also because I can't afford to pay large amounts of bribes, and I don't think me spending a year in jail is going to be good for me. I think I would have too many meltdowns. I wouldn't even last it. But that is a very good question, and I hope I gave a very honest answer. It's just I personally think it's a harmless thing, but it can be abused. And if you are in a country, you just have to respect the laws. Actually, I'm going to try and walk around a bit because the rain is settled, and then I'll probably go for a little bit longer, which I really shouldn't have said because it will bring out the darkness from other people. I'll try and get up onto the Mekong, and then I'll go back to my loom. But it is good that these homeless have found themselves a home in here. So Buddha has blessed them. But yeah, I wouldn't risk it, guys. I did say that at the start of the stream, just as a warning of like when I went to Cambodia, I didn't partake. You know, I just chilled out for 3 or 5 days and did that. Like, I'm strong-minded and strong-willed, but certainly don't take the risk, guys. Don't take the risk. But that's up to you. If you've got deep pockets and you don't mind spending some time in jail, that's up to you. It is very misty and overcast. So if I'm still here tomorrow, I'll try and do something a bit better, but I reckon we've had a good trip today, actually. I'll go through a couple of the back streets. See, I could just wrap up and then do a pop-up, but I don't really want to tread on too many other streamers' toes, but I think majority of them understand I'm only here for a short time, and like, yeah, I know with Ben, he tries his best to try to keep going and earn some money and stuff, and he understands what I'm doing. A couple of the other streamers are a bit shirty. Yeah. But we all need to just share the love and try and help each other. Get through this. But yeah, there's been some good comments there. And sorry about my flip-flops making sounds, because I wanted to air out my feet. But we'll just go for a bit longer, which I shouldn't really give a warning, because the trolls will come and drop their usual behavioural comments. But stuff the haters. Only jealous about what? For what? Yeah, it's good to see progress going on around here, actually. Like, there is a lot of Chinese investment in Asia at the moment, and there's also a lot of destruction with buildings abandoned because of the Chinese as well. So it's a bit hit and miss. Actually, we'll go for a stroll in this temple. So what it? Yeah, I had some bloke that was admiring my tattoos, and his mate nearly slapped him in the head because he was trying to hand him a slurry of cement. I'm not going to say anything, but have a look at this character, guys. Have a look at this character. But that is a good comment. Yeah, you must have missed the start of the stream there, mate. But yeah, please don't. Just be mindful of that. And also do your own research when you travel as well. I really don't research places, but I do know from experience that, yeah, this country, even though a lot of the stuff comes from the border into other countries, you just have to be mindful of stuff like that. Because I don't want to give people wrong information and then something does happen. I am very honest, too honest. And that's my flip-flops. I know if Avery would be watching, he'd be going, Jeremy, what are you doing? Very, yeah, the temples I've visited been hit and miss, but they're very small. A lot of them are getting facelifts, like the ones in Cambodia, but yeah, I'll trek through here, and yeah, it's been good. And sorry I got caught in the rain, but this is the beauty of Asia. You just got to roll with the punches. You don't get what you want all the time, and I'm a true testament to that statement. But the sun is shining, my flip-flops are squeaking. I probably should be charging up the battery pack, but now this is the Swiss Red Cross. And, okay, so there's a fair few ambulances here. Hopefully I don't need one of these. Donated by the Red Cross Society of China. Yeah, Chinese do donate a lot of stuff into these countries, especially their older buses and trains and stuff. So the Chinese do some good. You know, they really do some good investments in Asia, but they also cause a lot of destruction as well. Apparently that, I can't pronounce it, but that's Sukanville. That's supposed to be a disaster zone now. I don't know how true that is. It was just a comment I got from a bloke I was chatting to on the boat. He was saying it's like terrible there now. But he was actually saying that he went there before all the casinos and all the stuff was built, and he was saying that, yeah, like it's okay, like if you're into that, but it was really good, and now it's just like a ghost town. But yeah, I don't know. But certainly go on that river cruise if you're still there, Bobby, unless you've gone to bed. Now there's the Hard Rock Cafe. We should have a gander at that, perhaps. But I'll just check the time. It's only 9:18. Jeez, I've got a fair bit of time up my sleeve. And I'm not too far from my loom. I really should have had a slash at the temple there at the toilet. But so far here, you don't have to pay for any toilets. Like Thailand, you normally have to pay 5 or 10 baht, especially in Pattaya. Out in Pattaya, you didn't. Chiang Rai, there may have been a couple, but everywhere else, yeah, free. And I have only seen 2 big C's. I haven't seen 7-Eleven around. But you see heaps of these types of kits around. Sorry for having the camera zoomed in and not knowing. Yeah, this here looks quite nice. Yeah, very French and Chinese. Actually, beer out here is quite cheap from what I've been hearing from people, but this actual town I've noticed is a little more expensive, especially in the hotel. I meant to talk about that today. Very hard to find a cheap place. Pretty much the only cheap places are hostels, and with all my gear, laptops and that, I don't really want to take the risk because I've got just so much content, if you can call it content, on my laptops and hard drives that I would not want that to go walkabouts. I have uploaded a lot already that I can just release, but I've got a lot of good stuff that I want to put music to. But we'll keep walking around for a little while because I've got nothing better to do. But probably my shoes are off-putting. Yeah. How long have we been going for? Oh, okay, fair while. Yeah, we had some good people chatting today, but probably the internet's scuffing it again. I'll see if I can dry my feet. Actually, I'll take them off and walk in the grass. Yeah, see, I'm walking in the grass barefoot, Aussie style. This is how we roll in Australia. Oh, geez, I nearly slipped over there. That's also how we roll. Yeah, my footing isn't the best as it used to be, sadly. Yeah, that's just something that will get worse as my condition gets worse. And that's why I made the move out to here, but I will go back to Australia, stay there to the new year, come back out to Asia. Haven't worked out if it'll be 2 or 3 months. I would like to probably do 3 months and then 2 months back in Oz. I think that would be beneficial for like my younger son, I think, because I do need to rebuild that relationship with him. And hopefully that won't take as long, but I know it will take a bit of time. But he's at that age where he does need me, and I have seen the errors in my way with that one. But there is some nice hotels or whatever that is. Could be apartments. But the sun is shining. Yeah, I'll check my flight schedule to see what my friend booked me. after I've finished streaming, and I'll take it from there. But I have enjoyed this trip in Laos. Like, I've had some ups and downs, like I had them in Thailand. And you just got to roll with the punches, guys. You don't always get what you want. And just be the best version of yourself, you know. You can put some cologne on to smell good. And if you don't look good, you can get some Botox, and you can dye your hair, or you can get a wig. You can go and get some tattoos. And you can reinvent yourself. That looks quite nice. I think they're advertising in Vietnam. Actually, I do want to get up to Vietnam. Like, I've seen some good stuff that Ben's done. Yeah, very nice. Hopefully I've got enough time. Hopefully I do. Yeah, you never know when your time is up, guys. You never know. You never know. So certainly jump off the couch and go for a walk. Put your earphones in. You know, I'm a big believer in try to encourage people, if you can, walk and try and do some walking, because it makes me feel good to walk. I get a big high off it. Try and make some YouTube shorts or TikTok shorts. Like, I built my channel on shorts. You know, 76% of my traffic comes from YouTube shorts, because they go, oh, how come you don't get many in your chat? And I said, well, a lot of my subscribers aren't really into my streams. But that could all change when I head back to Australia. You know, a lot of people are interested in the Australian life. I think I could milk that, and I believe Ben could actually milk that, because he's got that power to do. Oh, jeez, I nearly went arse over it. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I was always depressed about thinking of going back, but I'm actually quite happy to go back. And here we can find some fine leather Italian shoes. And these are fine leathered shoes. I don't know about Italian, but I think they're handmade Laoan. But I don't know much. But I'll continue the path around here. Yeah, I reckon most people have gone to work or gone to bed. But that, I don't mind. I'll just have a look at what food they've got here and their prices, because I'm trying to engage prices at all different places. Oh, this is very cheap. This is cheap. This is the same price as that street food meal I had last night. So what, dear? Very cheap, very cheap. But, oh, good price. Very good. Wow, they've got some really good meals. Dirt cheap, guys. Dirt cheap. Oh, grilled duck with egg noodles. Wow. Wow, braised duck leg, grilled duck breast, poached. Wow. See, I did tell you guys there was a lot of ducks in this neck of the wood. You know, you would have heard them a lot. Actually, I'm glad I've come for this random walk, because I'm actually exploring. And you guys are seeing. Yeah, I know, like, very cheap. Like, I did have an expensive breakfast, I will admit, but I was hungry, I wanted a coffee. You know, I'm not overly flush with cash, but I thought, hey, why not? Why not? You know, I do have to reward myself. You know, my brothers and sisters have shown faith in me and believed me. And they've said, go enjoy yourself. And I love that. And that's a cafe French style. And then you got like a slum there. not really a slum, but yeah, we'll go for a little walk actually. Like, I won't say how long I'm going to go for, but I will pull the pin at some point because I need to just go and diffuse myself. But I'm feeling okay. They will come at some point, but it's all good. I might have to buy some gifts shortly, but here's some different style baguettes, and that's me. Actually, I might go and grab myself a coffee, actually. Even though that coffee and syrup I had, yeah. That coffee was really good, actually. And it was reasonably priced. You know, like the pancakes were cheap too, but just on my budget, you know, at the moment, it is a bit up there. But it's not that much, you know. It's just I'm used to a certain price. And this character seems to be popping up all the time. Let's have a look at the ice cream fridge and the alcohol fridge, because I know everyone wants, ooh, bloody cold in here. So actually, I might just take my shoes off and leave them there, and then I'll dry my feet. Yeah, I was just showing the chewies. Now, let's have a look at the ice creams. Oh, I could go like a tub like that. Actually, I did have a few of them in that town I was in for about 3 days. Watermelon jelly. Let's have a wander around and... Oh, pardon me. I might grab some Lao coffee, but I don't know. So, that's 86. Yeah, I'm going to get a can of coffee, but last night I got that bottle one. I can't remember if I streamed that. They've got like pretty much the same. Actually, that green cream flavour is actually quite nice. I've had that previously. I think I've had that in Thailand. Orange, you see that before. You got coffee. I had one of them last night, and you know what? I drank it, and I got a milk, and I just fell asleep. Because as you guys know, I've just been pushing the envelope just to get myself through. I'm trying to find that milk. Now here's the beer fridge. Now they obviously don't put a sign up, so you can drink quite regularly, I think. Dark lager. That's only 12,000 kip. So you can get a stubby. Actually, I'll zoom in, guys. Sorry. That's 14,500 for the stubby. And there's another style of stubby, and that's me in the reflection. And here's a long neck. 17,000 kip, guys. 17,000 kip. That's peanuts, guys. Peanuts. No wonder there's so many drinkers here. Tiger Crystal, that's 19,500. And you can get a Heineken for 26 and Carlsberg for 23. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Tuborg, I don't know. And you can get those lady wines, 35. And you can get these other lady drinks, but they're also men drinks too. And there's a soda, 6.5 and 8. Actually, I was going to get one of those sodas last night, but I didn't. Now the Lao long cans are really cheap, actually. 15,000. 19, 23 for the can. You're looking at 12, 10, and Schweppes Manu. I did see Oh, yes, yes. 8,000. 8,000. That's really cheap, man. That is cheap. That is dirt cheap. I'm trying to think that compared to Thailand. But I really like these in Thailand, these milky yogurts, soda drinks. Like, you can get a couple of different flavors of that now. There was like 4 or 5 that just got released in Thailand the last time I was there. But very, very nice. You can get them in a bottle as well. You got your grass jellies. I was looking for an apple cider actually, but not the alcoholic one. I did see a can the other day, but I didn't have any kip on me, so I was raging. But I did have to go to an ATM a bit later. But the next shop did not have it, but they had it in one shop. This apple can. So I'll grab one of these. Now this is more expensive than a beer, guys. See? I could have a beer and it'd be cheaper. And that's sad. That is sad. Like, I could get a Coke, but nah. Yeah, I want to have a coffee and just sit down. But yeah, is there anything else you want to look on prices, mate? You know? Now, these ones here are 20 baht in Thailand, or 22. Like, there has been a small increase in Thailand when I left. Sweet basil. Sweet basil. That actually sounds quite inviting. Actually, you know what I'm hanging for? Salt and vinegar chips. Salt and vinegar chips. Now, I don't think I released this. I did do a video on this one here. I will get to the comments. I do apologise, I missed them. But I did see that one that internet keeps cutting in and out. Oh, that's, yeah, I thought so, because I'm in the shop. I will get out of here in a minute. I did try this. The taste of England, apparently. Cheese, yeah. I'll get the hell out of here, actually. I'll buy these and I'll do a live review. I was just saying I was looking for salt and vinegar chips, and I'll get them in Australia. But yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, because I've done my best to get the good card, but sadly that was not the case. All right, I'll just pop this down here. Yeah, I'll leave the shop in a minute because the internet's scuffed. So I did. $32, yep. Okay. There's 35. Yep. Yeah, sorry about the internet. I know it's been a bit hit and miss out here. Yeah, I had that same problem when I went into... Ooh, they've got the strawberry ones. Like, I used to get the minty ones of these in Thailand. Yeah. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. What I'll do is I'll grab my shoes, but what I'll do is I'll do a film inside one of these shops. Like, I used to always go into 7-Eleven and they were always hit and miss, saying, oh, you cannot stream, because somebody would ring up and say, oh, this guy in here streaming. Actually, I won't sit there because the shop is open. I just want to have a sit down and have these crisps. Yeah, I can't sadly help the internet guys, but I do appreciate those that have popped back in. I have tried to get a better SIM, but I mean a better plan, but they don't do that. Actually, I might see if I can sit here, but they might tell me to move on, but I'll give them a plug anyway. When I leave, I'll say, yeah, I come here and I sit. So these are sweet basil. I won't eat the whole lot, because who wants to hear me munch on chips? Actually, at least these I can open, because I had trouble with the ones in Thailand. Mmm. Mmm. It's got a bit of chili in it. Mmm. I'll just have one more, guys. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my god. That is amazing. Yeah, it's a bit sad the internet's been scuffed. Yeah, but at least it's showing you a few things. Oh, oh, that was beautiful. All right, I'll get moving, and then we'll just wrap up soon. Because the internet's playing games, and I'll be able to go and charge up all my devices, and then I'll be able to. I can't guarantee I'll stream between 12 and 2, but I might give it a bash. I might go and sit somewhere for a meal and just shoot the breeze, but you'll probably be asleep by then, mate. But it is what it is. Yeah, I was just trying to get a focus on that street food there. Stir-fried basil, 40,000 kip there. And the gong yang jung fried rice was 45, and the fried rice was 40. All right, I'll go over those comments I've missed. Sorry for that. Yeah, I was having some internet problems in Big C, and I have tried to get a better plan, but it just seems to be I've been cursed today. But I'll probably just wrap up pretty soon. Oh, g'day, Lewis. How are you? Good luck, Jeremiah. I'll be gone for a while. Stay true to your gut feelings. Family is every... Yeah, it is, mate. And that's why I'm bloody devastated, because I had a third chance of having a family, and I never wanted another family, but I was blessed. Yeah, yeah, there's like to have your children around you, and I'm a bit limited on time, man. That's what hurts, that I won't be able to see her when she's older, but I've got a young son in Adelaide that I can try and rebuild, and that's what I'm going to focus on. And if I get a chance with that, it makes it all worth it. But I never abandoned my daughter or her mum. I never did. You guys know what happened. I would have stayed with her to the day I died. She said to me, oh, I don't care, they talk bad about me, but they branded out. She said her daughter with HIV. And I know they're laughing and scoffing at my pain, but you are correct. There is nothing more than family. And I don't have any other family except for my other son. But yeah, you are correct. You've got to go with your gut. And I always knew it could end in disaster, but I did stand by her. But there was a time when she begged me never to leave her, and I never left her. I never left her. But yeah, none of those characters will take blame. I take some responsibility, but they are reveling in the idea. But I'll clear my name once I'm back in Australia, but it'll all be too late. But I'll prove my innocence, even though I have. I'll prove my innocence. And if people still want to support those dark, evil, twisted characters, it will happen to you if you lead their fold. And I'm expecting the trolls to come now. But yeah, look, we do make mistakes in life, and I've made plenty of them. I've made plenty of my mistakes, but you know, I admit my shortcomings. You know. But family is important, as you said, Lewis. You know, I remember when I was a child, my family were amazing. We used to go on these family trips. We'd have barbecues. We'd have a Sunday roast. You know, and that was fantastic. So I do have memories of that. And family is important, you know, and you know, and with families, you know, you go through bad times and good times, and sadly with the Thais, they do support their family, and since I'm a Farang, you know, I'm not family. What's happened to me can be a lesson to other people, and I've got an opportunity to spread many life's lessons, and I'm quite happy to be that vessel. I do have a couple of other important messages to share, but I will check with the laws about what I say, because I must expose certain activities, but it will be a double-edged sword. But I do appreciate that. Yeah, it just sucks the internet's cooked. Yeah, family is important. And when you don't have family, like, you want a family. You know, I'm lucky I've got powerful seed, but I don't want to have any more. Not after this, and yeah. Pain is too much, too much. But my name will carry on. My channel will carry on in a different way. But at least I'm not a Jaffa. At least I'm not a Jaffa. I can give any Jaffa a donation if they want. At least that child will be handsome and good looking. If it is another girl. And it was going to be scary to have a girl, as I said, on streams and in videos. It was going to be scary because, you know, I would have had to protect that girl from what the darkness of Thailand, the darkness. And sadly, I cannot protect her. And that's what hurts. And if you knew a story, if you knew a story which I cannot repeat, you would understand why I'm so fucked off. But enough of that, because I'll get the trolls in here. Yeah, I think the internet's stuffed, everyone's gone. But yeah, I'll wrap it up in a minute anyway. I've had enough, I've got myself into trouble. But I will get off the road before I get skittled. That building up there looks pretty good. I'd like to walk up that, but I'm not going to jump off. But that would be good to get up there and get some footage. I don't know if I'd be able to get in there, but I'm going to try and get in there actually. Actually, I went into a couple of abandoned buildings in Pattaya. I went into a couple of them. I didn't stream, but I wanted to. But I filmed in, I think, 3 of them. Yeah, I did one in Chiang Rai as well, a former massage parlour that had potential for some type of new business. But yeah, it is an interesting town, this one. I was thinking of grabbing a tuk-tuk and going for a ride, but it is a bit expensive hiring tuk-tuks. Like, when I got a taxi from the train, oh my gosh, I managed to talk them down, but they thought I was a stupid farang, I'll tell you that. And I walked off, I go, no way I'm paying that. You know, I have to keep remembering I'm not in Thailand. But I might try and get entry into that building there. And there's a Texas Chicken and Swenson's. Yeah, I reckon my internet's cooked. I know Bobby was saying it kept cutting out. That actually coffee is quite nice. It's got a chocolatey hint to it, but it doesn't say any chocolate on there. But now I'll put this in my plastic bag so I'm not littering. Like, I try to put my darts into a bin. I'm not 100% successful with that, I say, but I do make that conscious effort. But it is sad the internet has put a damper on things. Perhaps it was what I was saying too. But, yeah. But we will roll on in life. I'm actually quite happy to go back to Australia because I come to the conclusion, as I've said, Australia is a lucky country, and once you see where I grew up, you will say, Jeremy, why did you leave this place? Because I was sick and I wanted to go die in Thailand. Oh, this is the cultural hall. I've seen photos of this, and a lot of the hotels use this actual, not this image, but they use a photo of this cultural hall. I might check that out. I don't know anything about it, but I have seen a lot of photos of this. That's actually pretty cool, that. Yeah, I won't be able to get into that building there because it's all fenced off, but you never know. If I do see an opening, I will go in there. I perhaps should come in my sneakers, perhaps. But, okay. Really nice side streets down here, actually. Really nice. And I don't know this side of town, which street I have to head down to get to the loom, but I dare say I haven't gone too far. But I was hoping to get into this building, but I'm going to wrap it up in a moment. I just want to get a bit of footage of this. This here would make a really good video, because I did go into 2 or 3 ones in Pattaya, and that one in the massage shop in Mae Chan. That would be really good to get up on top. No, I'm not going to jump off, but that would be really good to get up that top and get some good scans. I do have my camera in my bag, but I would prefer to go in there with my sneakers. But I will just have a look to see if there is any panels that are loose, and I think that one there is. So if there is a loose panel, that is not breaking and entering. I have checked the laws on that. Yeah, I'm trying to look for a good break in the traffic so I can actually... Yep. Come on, Jez. Yeah, we'll wrap it up. I definitely will wrap it up in a sec. I just want to have a... I might walk down this laneway. Let's have a look. Okay, that's all padlocked with a chain, so yeah. Actually, in Adelaide, there is a lot of abandoned buildings that a couple of other YouTubers go and check out. Oh, jeez. I'd be able to get through there. I'd just push it and I'd get through there, I reckon. But not now, because I'm not in my sand shoes, but I might just double check the laws again, because I know somebody would ring up. And I really can't pay any bribes at the moment to get myself out of a situation, but yeah, thanks for hanging in. I know the internet's been an issue, but that's out of my control, sadly. But really good. Like, this here would be good to do a video around, I think, but I don't have the pause button on this phone, sadly. But I think I'm pretty close to where I'm staying, actually. Actually, what I might do, pardon the duck, I'll just head here, because I think the hotel I've booked is on this street. And for the life of me, I can't remember what it was called, but I have got it in my emails. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it is somewhere near here, because it's not too far from where I'm staying. Like, I was going to go to a different area, but I've sort of worked out this area a bit, and because I'm not an aficionado with this area, it's best if I stay around here. I did want to show something a bit different, but there is plenty more to stream around here or film. I could just have a break and just prepare myself. Whoa, this here would be good to get into. There's some bricks. I'm sure Luce would go in there and teach them a trick or two. Yeah, I reckon I am staying on this street after I vacate the one I'm in now. But, oh, beef noodle soup. I like the sound of that. But I do appreciate those who have popped in. We did have some good chat today, but the powers that be messed up my internet. But this is the joys of being in Asia, being a streamer. Not that I am a streamer, but I don't know what I am. I'm just me. Yeah, I actually like the look of that building, and it is sad I couldn't get in there, because that's pretty cool, and that would have had a good view up the top. And no, I wouldn't jump off. No. It looks like there are a lot of buildings getting repaired. Now that skinny building up there is quite a marvel. But yeah, I'm actually inspired to come back to Vientiane. Actually, here's something I saw on the internet, and this is a little street food restaurant. Perhaps I could come here tonight. I did see this in the photo of, I think, the place, and I thought, oh, I'd be able to stream around here. I might come and eat here tonight. Oh, I need to pee. Bloody hell. Yeah. Yeah, I like this now. Actually, I'm quite comfortable around here. This is my type of vibe. Like, I'm not into cities, but this is actually pretty cool. This soy or street. Um, you know, there's some really good sights around here. And if you're looking for girls, like, they look okay too. Not that I'm looking for any girls, but if you are looking, I honestly, I don't know, and I'm not going to investigate that for yous. That's up to you to investigate. But really, really nice vibe down this street. Actually, I was looking for a Mr. Deep DIY, but I don't reckon I'm going to come across one. But here's a pretty cool street food restaurant, actually. I'll have a bit of a gander. Now, it looks like a Quitiao or a Pho. And there's some meats and sweet, like you get these in Thailand a lot. Very, very good. How much are your meals, mate? How much are your meals?
Coffee,
No, not meal to eat.
tea,
No, eating. How much, yeah,
noodle,
yeah.
18,000.
Oh, yeah. You want to eat? You want to eat? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was just asking that guy over there if he was hungry, but he said no. Yeah, I just saw a guy there, and I thought I need to do a good deed. Yeah, I don't like to share my good deeds, but I saw a bloke just sitting there with his bag, and I just thought I'd ask if he wanted to eat, but he didn't. So yeah, I can't help everyone, but I do try to do a good deed from time to time. And 18,000 kip is not going to hurt me. Yes, sorry guys, the internet's pretty shit, but I will grab the comments I have missed for a while. Yeah, I was quite surprised that bloke said no. Oh, rainbow trees. This looks like my cup of tree, and that's me. How you going? I've got my glasses there and sunglasses. Oh, spaghetti carbonara. Spaghetti. Wow, and this is cheap. This is bloody cheap. Oh, bingsu chocolate, bingsu rumabumba tang, bingsu mango. My gosh. Oh my gosh, I've got to come here. Is this open? No. I don't know. I'll come back here. But anyway, guys, I do appreciate you coming in. Sorry about the internet, but this is what happens. I know Ben's had that issue before, but that's that bingsu tree. I honestly think there is value here, guys. Like, depending on your budget, you can ball it out, or you can live like me and live on street food and then ball it out from time to time. You know, and with the generosity of my supporters, you know, I've had some really, really good meals on my first effort from YouTube, you know, and I did upload that video of that fantastic hamburger, and that was all through YouTube, you know, and then I couldn't stream and earn some money, and my friends had to help me out to get back home because my mental health suffered. And I'm very blessed to have some people who helped me on YouTube and my real life. But I'm probably a street off from where I thought I was. So I'm staying further up. I'm near the market I stream from. And, like, it's not advertised as a shithole, but I reckon it is. I'm not lost, but I know where I am somewhat. And here's that temple, I think. So, excellent. I'll just quickly see if I've missed any messages, and then we're going to say adios, because I do have to get on my travels, I think. It's 10:03. That's good. I've got 2 hours. I'm going to head back to the room. I'll just check the comments. Excellent. Thanks for hanging in there, Mr. Crush. It's always a pleasure. I do enjoy your comments. You do give me something to think about, actually, a lot of the time. And I know you get a bit of flack from everywhere else, but you haven't caused me any dramas here. And I do appreciate your good comments. And yeah, it is what it is with my life at the moment. But I am honestly looking forward to getting back to Australia. And I was only going to stay there for a short time, but I do have a problem, sadly, that has been intensified by people, but some of it brought on by myself, sadly. I did walk past, just for a guy, I did walk past a legit massage shop. I think they're all legit massage shops, but I looked at the prices for like a foot rub, a back rub, because I would love to have my back completely massaged, because they're not that great in Australia. Like, years and years ago, years and years ago, I went to a, Sawari, this one? Yeah, cheers, no worries, cup. Yeah, I don't think they get much. I just give him my coffee. I noticed he was picking up plastic. I think they get paid per tonnage. Like in Australia, we actually get 10 cents. It used to be 5 cents. But he might just be putting that in the bin. No, he's taking that to make some cash. And Buddha bless him. Yeah, it used to be 5 cents. Yeah, I don't think I've got a 20 on me, but I'll see. Actually, I've only got hundreds on me, and I need them, sadly. But if I did, I'm sure I might see him around. I did try to buy somebody a meal, but I will try and do a good deed for somebody, and I'm sure I'll see him, actually. Actually, I might have something of smaller value, but no, I think that's an insult if I give him 3,000 kip. That isn't worth it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know what it's like. There's been a couple of times I didn't eat for 48 hours, and I can actually tell when this bloke here, he's not struggling. He's just earning a quid. I can tell when somebody is struggling, and that bloke I saw that I offered a meal to, he actually looked like he was struggling. But when you've been through hard times yourself, you know others and you can read their pain. Because I am an empath. Yeah, that's why I get really emotional times. I can't help everybody, but I do help selected people. I forgot what I was saying before anyway, but yeah, all right. Actually, on that. I can't really afford to let 50,000 kip go, but I'll give it to him. Oh, where did I put my glasses? Oh shit. Oh, there they are. I put them in my plastic bag. Yeah, I get into a panic at times. I won't show myself actually giving it to him. I'll just show you. But yeah, I'll put the camera down when I give it to him. But yeah, just bear with me. I don't think he's really that struggling, but you know, but yeah, I've done my good deed for the day. It's not really going to hurt me. I will, but you know, I've got a little in the bank still. If I'm stuck here for a few more days, well then it might, but that's all good. I can survive without a meal for like a few hours. Like I have been eating quite well actually. I have been eating rather well, but I've gone through struggles myself, so it is good to give. And I was going to buy that man a meal, the other one, for, you know, so. And here's some peacocks. I've seen more peacocks out of Palau than what I saw in Palau, but if I had have went to certain places, I would have seen heaps of peacocks, because Palau is the home of the peacock, as they say. I did see peacocks, but I saw more peacocks near the condo, because where I had the condo in Pradamak, there was a rich man that had this vast land, and he had, I kid you not, over 100 peacocks in there. And I did get a couple of shorts out of them, and when I had the GoPro, I had that on the bike, as you know, and I did get a few. Pardon me. Oh, sorry about the shoes. I'm going to wrap it up anyway, because I need to have a piss. And I don't think I'm too far from my loom, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just down here somewhere, but I'll just go over the comments again. Sorry about the scuffed internet today. It is part of being here in Asia. So g'day Blue, sorry I didn't see you earlier. G'day, I hope you're well, Blue. Yeah, check out that other stream I did with that fantastic view. I've been blessed with a couple of good fuck off, Tree Town. Fuck off, mate. Like, go and fucking suck yourself off, man. Like, always when I'm about to end the stream, there's always a little negative prick. I'm fucking broke, man. I'm fucking broke. I've had to get money off my friends to get home. I've had money stolen from me, right? I've told everyone, right? I've lost money on crypto, right? I've had to borrow money off my friends. My old childhood friend paid for my flight home because of my mental illness, brought on by fuckheads like you, right? So go and suck it up. I offered to buy someone lunch, so don't call me a fucking tired ass, Sawadi. So why don't you go and report the channel? Why don't you, right, use this account and go and give money that you've got in your account? And how dare you call me a tight ass? And you haven't triggered me. I'm just speaking my mind. And wait till I get back to Australia. Wait till I get back to Australia, and I will prove all you lying simps wrong. And how dare you attack an unborn child before, now she's born, and saying she hates me. How can a 1-month-old child hate me? I'll be dead by the time she hates me. So go and give money, you bloody tight ass simp. And I know you're going to clip this, because that's all you got in your pathetic little life. Right? I'm too honest. And no, I'm not triggered. And I haven't even read the comments you've actually put up, because I can't actually see the comments, because I've actually taken off my glasses, because I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen, guys. And here come the trolls now. Here come the trolls. And guess what? I'm not going to read any comments, because you're trying to ruin my vibe. But guess what? I've been in paradise for 17 months. And I'm going home to a beautiful, beautiful country. A beautiful country. I've got true friends that love me and want to support me. I've got other children that I can focus on. What children have you got in your life? Because you are a Jaffa. And you think you're winning. You think you're winning. But I'm not triggered. I'm just speaking my mind. Because you need content. You need content from people like me. You know I've got a mental illness, but you're trying to break me. But guess what? I'm not broken yet. You've broken me, and I'm rebuilding myself, and I will be stronger. And to my subscribers or people that do like to hear from me, but these little simps do this every time I'm about to end the stream. And when I go on other channels to spread the good word, they like to silence me. They like to silence me. But guess what? When I do get back to Australia, I will supply the proof of the lies and hate that you spread. And guess what else I'm going to spread? Some really bad information about what you guys get up to. Because I've got that information. So come and meet me here. I've shown you where I am. Come here at 6 o'clock. Come here at 6 o'clock and have it out with me. You've done what you wanted. You've done what you wanted. Enjoy your pathetic life. But guess what? You haven't ruined my vibe. You haven't ruined my vibe. I'm still very happy. I'm very happy. But at the end of the day, you haven't won. You may have taken away a family. But guess what? I've been chosen to deliver a very powerful message. A very powerful message. And guess what? I don't have long to live. And I'm going to deliver that message. It is a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword. But I will deliver that message, because my morals cannot live with the disgusting activity of human trafficking of minors. So be warned. You've pushed me, but I'm not triggered. The truth will set you guys free. I asked you politely to pull your heads in, but you did not listen to this warning. So the truth will come out about your seedy activities. The trafficking of minors. I'm not slandering anybody, I haven't mentioned anybody's name, but the truth of trafficking of minors is going to come out. And that's why you wanted to discredit me, so no one would believe the important message. But the truth is going to come out. So enjoy what little time you have. Enjoy what money you have. Because money will not keep you warm. It will not tell you it loves you. But guess what? I've had children to hug me and love me. Didn't have to buy them. I've had real love from children. But you have to buy children for your love and sickness.